right, ladies, I'm here with a very, very young porn star. I'm here with a very young porn star. Can you introduce yourself?
Nah, bro, you are the porn star, man.
Do you want? Can I say your? Can you say my career
Nah, bro.
accolades?
Yesterday, you put on a show for the boys, man. I'm not.
Can you say my career accolades then? My AVN awards. Could you list my AVN awards? Could you say my career accolades?
The sharpest tip.
Okay, that's one of my awards. But can you give them more, bro? Come on, you're my brother. You're supposed to say good stuff about me to the public.
The
Bro,
the
come on.
thinnest dung. The thinnest dung.
So you're saying I have a small dong?
Small dung.
Come on, man. This is disrespectful. Anyway, let's get down to business.
Yeah, very long, but like 2 millimeter short. So it's like a string.
It's a chode. So it's not thick. All right, let's get down to business, boys. Why don't we? Enough of the shenanigans. So, boys, as you would have seen in the previous video, I went out last night. Okay, I went out drinking last night, but for a good cause. My grandmother's funeral. It was my grandmother's funeral. Saw the family, went out, had some drinks at the pub. I drank. I ate some bad food. I had a few martinis, shaken, not stirred. And I just saw the family, man, in honor of my...
Shaken, not stirred.
Shaken, not stirred.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
That's a James Bond line. I had a few pints, a few bevs with my family, and rightly so. In honor of my grandmother, we went to her funeral. I gave a beautiful speech at her funeral, and then we all went to the pub after as a family to celebrate her life and the beautiful, incredible woman she was, and she's the greatest woman of all time in my eyes, the most beautiful, kind heart. And then, I had a few pints, bevs, and we celebrated her life with the family. And yeah, so I had to drink. So I'm a little bit hungover today. It is what it is, but I've only drank once this year, and that was in honor of my grandmother. So I think it's fair play. I've got no regrets. And I said this in the previous video. You're not a real man unless you spend time with your family. And I used to miss family events. And I kind of look back with a bit of regret. Like, I remember I've missed some birthday parties, like one of my uncle's birthdays. And I kind of look back and I'm like, why did I not go to that? Because I was so hard into bodybuilding and dieting that I would miss these events, but life's short, we're all gonna die, and my grandmother's passing has really brought that into perspective, that I don't care how hard you work and how busy you are in life and how much you wanna succeed in your business, if you don't spend time with your family, you're not a real man, and that's a fact. And I used to be that guy that wouldn't spend enough time with my family. Now I'm really, the older I get, the more I realize I've gotta spend time with the family, so that's what I did. Little hungover, just recovering, I'm back on diet today, back to work, nothing changes. One day, in the grand scheme of things, is nothing. And what I'm currently doing now, boys, is implementing a deload. Okay, so I'm implementing a deload, and I haven't done this in a long time actually. I'm taking a good 4 days off training. 4 to 5 days off training where my lower back is struggling with a niggle. The right side of my lower back, I've had some severe pain, some kind of sharp pain in my lower back, and it's hurting. Today it's already a lot better than it was yesterday, so each day I give it, it recovers a bit more. But I'm at the midway of the block and the CNS fatigue is really accumulated, so I'm giving myself a good 5 days of a proper deload, and it's going to help make me stronger. I'll still be eating big. The food doesn't change.
Well needed, bro. Well needed.
Yeah.
Well needed.
The food doesn't change. Still be eating big, but having given myself a 5-day deload just to rest the CNS, allow my lower back and all these little oohs and owies and niggles, because they're not severe injuries, but the oohs and owies and niggles, my elbows, to heal, alleviate that CNS fatigue, and that allows me to train harder and get back to work to maximum capacity. This will make me stronger long term. What are your thoughts on the deload, bro?
No, I think it's much needed. I think Nick is like the only human being in the world who trains like 4 years in a row without taking like a few days in a row rest days, like 4 days like without training. I think we all need that. Yeah, I think sporadically you need that, otherwise your body can't recover it. Football players are a good example. Like these guys, they play a football game, they're given like a day. Like obviously they have a very, very intense seasons, but they take like at least like 30 days off at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Where in summer like 25 days in which they don't even do shit. So it's good to stay active year round, but you can take like 3-4 days and that will be no problem. It's just gonna help you recover and feel fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh. I think this is not a problem for most people. This is just a unique problem.
Yeah.
Because very few people have.
My mentality, my mindset has always been train, no matter what. And even in my younger days when I used to play football as a kid, I'd be playing football every single day. I'd go to now that I'm going to the gym and I've been bodybuilding the last 9 years, same mentality. Never take a day off. Never take a day off. I don't care how you feel. Don't listen to your body. You need to have deload weeks, and it's only going to help you build more muscle long term, because the more recovered you are, the more muscle you can build, because the more recovered you are, the harder you can train, the heavier you can lift, and therefore the more you can progressively overload and the more muscle you can build. So you can only build as much muscle as you can recover from, if that makes sense. You can only train as hard as you can recover. So yeah, I'm taking 4 to 5 day deload, and then we come back stronger. Co-founder's impressed by this. My mentality is shifting in terms of recovery.
I like that.
I would have got a crazy anxiety attack not being in the gym for like 2 or 3 days in a row. But now I understand I have to, otherwise I'm not going to improve long term. So my mentality is changing, boys. I do care more about recovery now. Any final words?
Respect. You change, man. You change, man.
Can you get your dong out? All right, boys, that's the video. Nick Ujazi, the founder of the Mendez Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne, and the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente himself, here with a co-founder, El Vice Presidente. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, join the Natty Republic, boys. You have full access to all of my nutrition and training programs in there. Click the link in the description and join now. Only $47 for the whole year. And if you want to go even further than just being the Natty Republic and you actually want premium full-on one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram, link in the description, DM me the word cartel. Natty Republic merch is coming soon. And as always, champs, long live King Charles III, and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.